Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion. How you
Hello,
doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing great. How was your post Valentine's Day weekend and all that kind of good
Oh,
stuff?
fantastic. I'm
You guys
looking
go somewhere
forward
fancy?
through a crystal ball. No, I think we're just gonna keep it like real low key this year.
Is Kate doesn't strike me as someone who's super into like Valentine's Day.
No,
Like she
normally we'll get like I would get her a decent gift. I guess I'm a little biased, but we'd go out for like a nice meal, and that would be that.
yeah. Yeah, just a nice night out, or not, maybe not even go out, just to do something relaxing at home.
Yeah, that's we've
Yeah,
evolved into that kind of homebody life for
yeah.
sure.
Well, I mean, you've been married for a while now,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, almost 6 years.
Well, I'm good to go if you are.
Let's
I've been
do it.
told through the grapevine I'm down by 5 games, so we got some catching up to do here, maybe.
Let's send it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good
Have
luck
fun.
to you as well.
Immediately,
That's
we're presented with this
a more diverse
masterpiece.
world, baby. Also known as Norway.
Also knows we always go to Scandinavia at some point.
I feel like I should know this
Golly.
because this sign has a city that is really important in Europa Universalis 4.
Oh, you're talking about Narvik.
I am talking about Narvik,
Narvik?
but I don't actually know where that is. But I know it's like
Yeah.
it's a center of trade in Europa Universalis 4.
Yeah, Narvik.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Just I know, and like I was getting ripped on because of every time we see something that's like this, like snowy and mountain peak stuff. So everyone's like, "Oh, here comes Invictus. Oh man, it's beautiful." Look, you don't get to see this kind of stuff in Texas, and
Yeah.
for the dude who said, "Man, you just need to get out more." It's like, dude,
Hey.
I've gone outside forever. Just because I like something's beauty, just and it happens to be outside, doesn't mean I need to go outside.
I mean, like it's very nice to be honest. I think
It's-
I love that I grew up in a place that was flat and a little dirty. Because now in Vancouver, I've never taken it for granted. Like a single day, when there's great visibility on the mountains, I'm like, yo, it's gorgeous. You can see a mountain from like the downtown of the city. You can see like 3 mountains from the downtown of the city.
I'm looking for the road. I have found the road.
I'm right there with you.
I have found Narvik.
Me as well.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm ever gonna find Lokvik. Just kind of like doing nothing. Just looking at the map and then moving it around a little bit and just not really accomplishing a whole lot of anything, honestly.
Here's the thing that the problem that I'm facing right now is that I know that we're not in the city proper.
Yeah.
Obviously. But like, where is this intersection that we're
Yeah.
talking about here? You know?
Oh,
Like
good,
there's
I
no
hear ya.
there's no clear cut road, at least that I can find anyway, that it's like, oh, if we want to go to Narvik, we take a right. But if we want to go to Lokvik, we take a left.
What's the danger of building your city around fjords?
Yeah.
The roads are not very straight. It looks like you go in one direction for 100 meters, you turn left 30 degrees, rinse and repeat, but with right. It is very nice looking, though. Wouldn't want to shovel the snow.
No, absolutely not.
I'll tell you, it makes you upset, too. Because you look at this and you go, like, you see, like, these bus stops. And you're, like, in this, like, low population density, inclement weather, you still have a functioning public transit network? I grew up in a relatively dense sort of town situation with like 150,000 people. Not that many, but still. And you had to wait for the bus for like 30 minutes to an hour.
Can you imagine just the logistics of building anything out here.
Oh, I can't even.
Let alone like a road, let alone a road, but like an entire town and city and stuff.
I got you by 17 points.
Yeah,
I
don't know how in the world.
I was like 2 kilometers down the road from you.
How in the world do you figure you take a right, you get to Narvik, you take a left, you get to from there?
I'm telling you, the road is just the road is a lie, dude.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one, brother.
Very interesting. This has the makings of a country we have not been to very often, I feel.
You sure?
I know what you're thinking, which is this is Swedish as heck probably, but I don't know. Something about this vibe has me feeling un-Swedish.
So you don't think this is but do you think this is Scandinavia?
I may have recently come across information that makes me believe that we could be in Sweden.
Okay.
That could be a coincidental color scheme, but I'm not sure.
Okay. You just keep thinking what you want to think. I'm just gonna let you have your own independent thoughts here.
I was getting the vibe that this was like Austria or something. I think that's in hindsight a little. Okay, yes.
No, I think you should go with that thought.
I've now seen a building called Bjorn Hamarens, and that's really changed my perspective on the issue.
Yeah, Bjorn. It's sad that I always think of that whenever I hear anything that sounds remotely Swedish or Norway or Norwegian, and it's all Rob's fault, really.
Yeah. Oh, you think of like Torbjorn, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think. Valkomen till I don't want. You may not have seen.
No, I
this
saw
sign,
it,
so.
but if you want to comb the map looking for that location,
you talking about the name that begins with a G?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was. I think it was a G. Yes.
The Glissjöberg.
Yeah. I looked at that sign and said, I don't think I'm gonna find this on the map. Is my guess.
I'm gonna say we're like over here somewhere.
It's a very scary
maybe over here
city sign because the cities are so far away.
I don't mean this in a negative way.
Okay.
Which is always great when you hear someone say that before they say anything.
Yeah.
But it surprises me at how many like cities, or not even cities, but I guess settlements / cities there are in Norway.
In Norway?
Yeah. In Scandinavia in general, but particularly Norway.
Yeah, I mean, they've been around. You know what I mean? They've had a history for, recorded history for thousands of years.
There's some like you zoom in anywhere on in like the U.S. and stuff like that, and maybe you get like, I would say half of the amount of like small little settlements and villages and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not in Texas because we get like Texas is freaking huge, but any other state like Canada, and you get like you're lucky to find like real estate anywhere.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's all settled up there.
It's in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say the exact opposite. I was like, if you zoom in on like the northern parts of Canada, you will find a lot of empty space and more lakes than you would even believe.
Or no, that one begins like. You got me by 182.
Okay.
Wow.
I chose via exclusion. I recognized none of the cities, so I said to myself, I think we're north-ish and west-ish, because that's away from the major cities.
I mean, there's so many things to focus on whenever you zoom in there. That's kind of my point. But obviously, I didn't pick Norway.
Doesn't this irritate you that we're on the middle of a highway with nothing for two directions, relatively little for two directions, and there's a 24-hour restaurant?
Yeah.
I didn't have that growing up. There was no 24-hour restaurant in my hometown. If you got hungry at 1 a.m., you just ate what was in your kitchen or you went to sleep.
All we've got is freaking Denny's. That's it.
Actually, you know what? We probably did have a 24-hour Denny's in our town.
Or an IHOP or something, but usually Denny's. I'm okay with Denny's.
I have not been to a Denny's in probably 12 years.
I was there earlier this week because I had to stay up and pick up my dad. He was dropping his car off to get his car painted, and then he was like, "Hey, you want to go to Denny's?" I was like, "Sure, I'll get heartburn for the next day." That
Did
sounds
you get
good.
a moons over my hammy?
No, I didn't. Although that is a good sandwich. I just got the classic Grand Slam.
That is,
Their
I'm
pancakes
assuming
are real good.
It's pancakes.
Yep.
You know, Denny's strikes me as a place that doesn't make you choose a breakfast meat. I bet that's like a 2 breakfast meat situation.
It comes with 2 sausage, 2 bacon, but you can substitute for one of all the other if you want.
Yeah.
And then 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and a drink.
Can I ask you? I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you feel about the math on that? Because I've always felt that 2 slices of bacon is not equivalent to 2 sausages.
Oh, dude, I'm totally with you.
2
sausages have way more meat.
Yeah, they're substantially meatier. I feel like restaurants have been abusing the fact that people love bacon so much they would sacrifice matter.
No, I'm right there with you.
I'm very glad to hear that.
But this is my only problem that I have with breakfast sausage is that it doesn't matter where I eat it from, I always get heartburn from it. So I always end up, even though I know I'm getting kind of hosed on the amount of meat I'm getting, I still always go for bacon anyway.
I understand. Honestly, we don't end up going out for breakfast that much in today's modern world. I like it, but I'm more of like a brunch kind of guy, and then I like to get weird with it.
Would it shock you to hear that I'm not at all shocked by hearing you call yourself a brunch kind of guy?
Absolutely. I think I play my role. I think you're like, okay, you know, millennial in a West Coast liberal city. He's probably into brunch.
I mean, I'm a millennial and I'm in the South and I'm not into brunch, so.
You know what my favorite part of brunch is?
The eating part.
Well, it's usually served until like 2 p.m. That's the big one.
Yeah.
I don't like to wake up on a Saturday and be like, oh, we got to get to the restaurant before 11. Then the menu rolls over.
Dude, I don't. Do you know where we are in this one?
Yeah, I basically got hilariously lucky.
Oh, I'm screwed. I'm completely screwed then.
I took a little bit of a lark on a voyage and struck a diamond. I found lapis lazuli just through a nether portal.
Well, I've got 8 seconds left. If you say that, then I know that we're not near Makba. But I'm gonna let it ride there. But you and your freaking Kazakhstan, man, like, wow. How in the world did you just decide to? I was over in Belarus.
To me,
you got me by like 4,200.
It looked Russian, but not Russia. So I thought, I saw a numbered road sign, which normally I wouldn't even take a look at.
I was looking at that. I was looking for that A322.
So what I thought to myself is, I'll just take a look in all of the ex-Soviet Union countries that are like bordering Russia for that road. And if I don't find it, I'll just put us down at Makba.
That's how I got to Belarus, because I was looking for A, and I found A like 160 something, but I was like, well, hopefully it's over here, but no.
And then, like, I gotta tell you, I zoomed in on like a city, and I just was absentmindedly looking at it, and then I realized it was the right city. And then I looked at the camera like, what?
Hey, I ain't gonna hate on it.
I'm very glad to hear that. It's honestly
I hate,
just a
I
moment
hate
of
that
fortune.
I hate that I'm like just not gonna win this one.
Puts you in a tough spot. Let's not, we're not gonna deny it.
Yeah.
It would take, not a miracle, but it would be a surprise for sure.
Well, we were discussing it before we started recording, and the point differential between us up until this point was less than 14,000, and that accounted for 5 game difference.
It is pretty crazy. Like, it's like I beat you in, like, let's just use hockey because the scores are easiest to mathematically add together. It's like I've beaten you 3-2 6 times, and then you beat me 7-1.
Yeah.
I think when you've beaten me, you've crushed me, and then I've eked out like a lot of 1-goal games.
Yeah, but that's not true for every single win. It's just every now and then we gotta blow out. I mean, I know the country that we're in, but this name right here is bothering me.
Really?
Have you found? Do you know where we are?
I believe I know the nation we're in.
I know for 100% certainty what the nation is.
I believe they've recently produced an Oscar winner for best adapted screenplay.
Okay, well, I don't watch the Oscars, so who was the actor?
Well, it was the screenwriter / director / actor Taika Waititi, who is from the nation of New Zealand.
Would you be more specific? I don't know who that is either.
Taika Waititi directed Thor Ragnarok. And,
okay.
Do you know the movie What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
He directed that as well.
Well, that would explain why I'm unfamiliar with this person.
Yeah, it sounds. If those are the things that he's most known for sure.
I think we're over here.
Yeah, I think that'll do, honestly.
Okay.
I think that'll do. I think that'll do.
This guy he found the road or something.
I found the turlet. I got so deep down I found the turlet.
I don't know what a turlet is.
It's a toilet.
Okay.
As pronounced by Medea in the Medea films.
I think I know what half of New Zealand we're on. That's about it.
Are we in New or are we in Zealand?
Or in Old Zealand?
I doubt it.
I mean, these names are close enough. I would say like over here. I don't know. Wow, you almost got a perfect score.
I told zoom in, brother. I found the turlet. Public.
Wow.
Turlet.
How in the world what did you see that was up there? What were you looking at?
Did you see the sign that said Hicks Bay General Store?
I did. I did see Hicks Bay, but I couldn't find it on the map.
Yeah, I just combed the coastline, which luckily there's only infinity of that in New
yeah,
Zealand.
I was going to say.
I did find it, and then I zoomed in, and I was like, it's not that big of a town, so I spent my time doing some due diligence, and then I found the golden turlet.
Northernlion has just been on fire. Really this entire season you've been on fire.
I don't know what it is, dude. Something switched on in 2020. I've become so much more worldly. Out of nowhere.
All right, well, I don't believe that, but I think that
I have done a lot of traveling this year. I went to Whistler.
You did. That's right. And I appreciate that earned me some extra intelligence points in your Big Brother NLSS contest. That was totally not rigged in your favor from the start.
I didn't think it was rigged in my favor from the start.
You gave it. Well, I mean, it was, but you didn't realize it at the time. I don't think because yeah, you gave yourself a positive bond with everybody.
No,
You did. Go back and look at that video.
I don't think that that's true.
That is 100%.
Didn't I? No, I
true.
gave myself a mild dislike to Josh.
That's mild dislike though. You had an unbreakable bond.
Well, she's my wife.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you unknowingly gave yourself the best bonds, is what I'm saying.
I think that I can't help the way that other people feel about me. So if other people are happy to be around me no matter what, then it's not my fault.
I just thought it was funny because like after I've never used that website, but I watched Dan's.
Yeah,
he did a couple videos of it on a while ago, and it's interesting how it runs through all the scenarios and stuff.
Yeah, I wish I had done a season that had the veto. I didn't realize until I had already started that it didn't have the veto, unfortunately.
You should definitely do another one with the veto.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I want to do a Hunger Games one because I think it would be more engaging.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know 24 people. I don't know 23 people to put them in the simulator.
You could figure it out.
Yeah, well, let me rephrase. It's less that I don't know 23 people and more that I don't know 23 people I'm so comfortable with that I would be like, hey, I'm going to put you in this game where you might get killed by...
I can, you know them well enough to have a readout of their physical prowess.
Yeah, exactly,
survival.
right? I'd be like, hey, don't be upset, but I'm going to give you like a mediocre as far as fitness goes. And they're like, we haven't talked in 2 years.
What's that like right there? Because I cannot find.
I also, I can't find the.
I mean, it's unwinnable now, right? You're over 19,000.
I am,
right?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's unwinnable. Yeah, so I'm looking for Kavong.
Okay. I have been there as well, but I have not. I can't find it.
Oh man, dude, my mouse keeps accidentally double clicking. It keeps moving me when I'm just trying to like click and drag.
It's a Danish disadvantage.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna say you're right around here.
You know what? This has almost the same amount of characters and begins with a K. Good enough reasoning for me. I actually beat you by 30. Take that.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm not mad at Denmark, but if I had to decide if that was in Syd-Danmark, I would not say that's Syd-Danmark, in my personal opinion. Maybe.
Where the heck?
Maybe it's the border of Syd-Danmark. Okay, I could accept that.
Oh, there's Kavong. Dude, I can't wait for that movie to come out. Godzilla vs. King Kavong.
Are they still doing that?
Oh yeah, it's coming out next year.
Well, Sinvicta, I gotta be honest, is a tough one to win.
No,
but no, I mean like for you, it was a tough one to win.
Oh well, yeah.
When someone puts down a 23.9 thousand point score, you gotta be, dialed to 15.
It's kind of like putting up a 24.7 score and still being worried about winning or losing.
Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode today. We'll be back on Wednesday with another one. Of course, if you enjoyed it, watch both perspectives and show your support. Click the like button. Helps us out a great deal. Subscribe. Click the bell. These come out at 1 p.m., but if you don't want to remember that, that's a lot of mental real estate. You can just click the bell. We'll be back on Wednesday. See you then.
See you later.